Hello, this is Mr. Galvez. Today we're going to continue with a new topic. Okay, we're gonna find this topic in page number 28, and the topic is Roman numerals up to 500. As you may remember, in class we were discussing the Roman numerals, but today we're gonna deepen the topic. So the very first thing that we have here is the Roman numbers, the different Roman numbers. In the Roman numbers, they use different symbols. The very first one is a line, which also can be seen as a capital letter, a letter I in capital letter, which represents number 1. We have a letter B, which represents number 5. We have a letter X, which represents number 10. We have a letter L, which represents 50. We have a letter C, which represents 100. And we have a letter D, which represents 500. Okay, there are some rules for Roman numerals. For instance, the line which represents 1, we can only repeat it up to 3 times. We have a letter B that represents 5. We cannot repeat it. Okay, it cannot be repeated. You cannot put it two times in a row. You cannot put it twice in a row. The next one, which is the letter X, which represents number 10, can be repeated up to 3 times, no more than 3 times. The letter L cannot be repeated. The 50 cannot be repeated. And the 100 can be repeated up to 3 times. Okay, so we're going to start with the very first thing. Okay, looking at the table, looking at the chart, you're gonna tell me what number do we have there. Okay, so look at this. Wait a minute. So if I tell you what number do we have here, okay, looking at the chart, we know that this number is number 1. What about this? Number 2. What about this? Number 3. What about this? Oh, this one is incorrect. Why? Because we can only repeat it 3 times. You cannot repeat it 4 times. Okay? Only 3 times. So you cannot write number 4 in that way. You need to follow some rules, okay, that we're going to learn later. What about this? Can I write this number? Yes. What number is that one? Oh, that one is number 5. Okay, can I do this to write number 10? No way, because you cannot repeat this letter. It cannot be repeated. Okay, what about this one? The letter X. Oh, that is number 20, Mr. Excellent. This one, number 30. What about this one? No, incorrect, because you can only repeat the letter X 3 times, no more than 3 times. Oh, the next one, letter L. What number is this one? What number is that one? That is 50, right? Okay, what about if I want to write 100? Is that okay? 50 and 50? No. Why? Because the letter L cannot be repeated. If you want to write 100, you can write the letter C. Oh, mister, what number is this one? 300. Very good. What about this one? Ah, that is not possible, Mr. Galvez. That can only be repeated 3 times, up to 3 times. So now look at the chart in which I wrote the Roman numerals up to 20. Okay, so look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the number 4, the way you had to write it. Oh, I don't know. I didn't understand how did you write it. Okay, so we're gonna pay careful attention to this drawing that we have over here. This one, which is the letter V, represents number 5. Okay, here we have number 4, and here we have number 6. When we want to write number 4, we are gonna put a line before, and that line is going to mean, if you write it in the left, it is going to mean less. It's going to mean minus. It's gonna mean a subtraction. So it is like if you were saying 5, which is this one, minus 1. That is equals to 4. But what about if you put it after it, okay, that is going to mean that you're adding. That is going to mean addition. So it is as if you were saying 5 plus 1 is 6. So this is the way you write number 4, number 5, number 6. Okay? Why, Mr. Do I have to write 4 there? Because the rule says that you cannot write 4 like this. No, the rule says that you can only repeat the line up to 3 times. So we needed to find a different way to write the number. And that's why the Romans write the number 4 in this way. Okay, if you put the line before, it means minus. If you put the line after, it means plus. This is 4, this is 6. Okay, and this one that we have over here is number 5. Okay, let's continue counting. Here we have number 6, okay, 5 and a 1. We have number 7, we have number 8, we have number 9, and we have number 10. Look at number 9, okay, the same. You cannot repeat the line 4 times, right? Only 3 times, and that's why the 9 is written differently, following the same rule that we used when we wrote number 4. The same. This one is number 10. If you put the line before number 10, okay, which is the x, it means minus. It means subtraction. And it is as if you were saying 10 minus 1, 9. If you put it after, okay, it means plus. It means addition. So it is as if you were saying 10 plus 1, 11. Okay, 9, 10, 11. Before, after, minus, plus. Okay, so let's continue. We have here 11, we have here 12, we have here 13, and we have here 14, which is compound by a 10, okay, a 10 and a 4. How do you write the number 4? Oh, a line and a 5. This is number 14, 15, 16, and so on, right? Let's continue. 17, 18, 19, 19, a 10 and a 9. How do we write 9? Like this. How do you write 10? 10 and then 9, 19. Then we have 20. Okay? The same you're going to do when you continue counting and you write bigger numbers. For instance, how do you write 30? Okay, 30. How do you write 40? Okay, let's see. 40, okay, you need to write the letter L, which means 50, and then we need to write 10, but where do we write it? Before or after? Oh, mister, we need to write 40, which is less. So we're going to write the letter H, which represents 10, before, okay? It is as if you were saying 50 minus 10 equals 40. But what about if you write it after? 50 plus 10 equals 60, right? So this one is 40, this one is 60. If you write it before, it means less. If you write it after, it means plus. Okay? Very good. So, when we continue writing numbers, okay? When we continue writing numbers, we're going to find out that if you want to write, for instance, 300, what about if you want to write 326? 326. What about if we want to write 400? 400. Let's see. Okay, how do you write 500? Let's look at the chart. Letter D. Okay. Remember that the letter C cannot be repeated 4 times. You can only repeat it 3 times. So how do we write 400? Okay, you write 500, which is a D, okay, a D, and 100 before you. Okay, so it means that we are subtracting. It is as if you were saying, okay, 500, and because it is before, it means minus. It is like if you were saying 500 minus 100, which is 400. How do you write 400? CD, right? 400. Very easy. Okay, let's see. 486. Let's write this number. Oh, 400. Okay, the 50, right? How do you write the 50? Letter L, 50. But we need to get to 80, 60, 70, 80, and now 6. This is the way you write 486. Okay, you need to divide the number in parts so you can comprehend it. Okay, let's look at here. I have another example here. We have the way to write 40. Okay, the next before, 50, which is the L, and 60, the X after. Here we have to write how to write. Let me see, the letter C is 100. Here we have 90, because the letter X is before, it means minus. If we have the X after, it means plus. So here we have 100 plus 10, 110. 100 minus 10, 90. Okay, minus, plus. Very good. So I hope you have understood the topic. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is a very interesting. Okay, the name of the next topic, it's called numerical series. Okay, numerical series. We're going to start from the very basic things. Okay, these things are the ones that I taught to second graders. So look at the image that we have here. Here we have a numerical series. A numerical series is a sequence of numbers that follow a rule or a pattern. Okay, so look at this. We have a sun, moon, sun, moon. Then we completed sun, moon. Or you may say day, night, day, night, day, night. And then you already know which is the next one. After night, what are you gonna write? Day. Oh, after day, night. That is a pattern. Something that follows a sequence. Something that is order. Now let's look at the colors. Blue, red, green. Blue, red, green. Blue, red, green, and so on. That is a pattern. Triangle, circle, square. Triangle, circle, square. Very good. Very easy. Now, let's look at it using numbers. Here we have a pattern which tells us that we need to count one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We completed this one already. 2 by 2, 0. Oh, we have 0 there. And then we have 2. Oh, that is, they are adding, Mr. Galvez. They're adding. They are not subtracting. They're adding. They're adding 2 to each number. 0 plus 2, 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. The next one we have here 1, and then we have 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, they added 2, Mr. Galvez. Then we have 3 to 5, which is the difference. 3, 4, 5. Oh, the difference is 2 again. So they are adding 2. This is the pattern 2 by 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 4, 5. 5 plus 2, 6, 7. 7 plus 2, 8, 9. 9 plus 2, 10, 11. 11 plus 2, 12, 13. And then what do we have after 13? 13 plus 2, 14, 15. Then we would write here 15. Now look at the next one, which says 3 by 3. Okay, 3 plus 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, Mr. Galvez. Now we have 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. 15, okay, 15. 16, 17, 18. You see they are adding 3 by 3. They are counting 3 by 3. Let's look at this one now. Okay, here, look at this. This is a little bit more complex pattern. Okay. Look at the difference between the numbers. Here we have 2 and we have 4. Oh, 2 plus 2. Let's see, Mr. Galvez, the difference. 2 and 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, they added 2, Mr. Galvez. What about the next one? 4 plus 8. That is difficult. Let me see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, they added 4. They added 4. Okay, now we have 8 here. 8 to 16. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, that is plus 8. Okay, and then we have 16. That is going to mean plus 16. But do not pay too much attention to this. Let's look at this one instead. Look at this pattern. This one you're gonna find it in your books. Okay, you're gonna find it in your books. Okay, let me see. Here it is. Okay, this pattern is that is over here. Now let's look at it. 136. 138. Is it increasing? Do we have more? Or it is decreasing? Do we have less? Oh, we have more. 136, 138. 136, 137, 138. Oh, that means plus 2. Let's look at the next one. 838, 842. 838, 839, 840, 841, 842. That means plus 4. The next one, 842, 848, 842, 843, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. It means plus 6. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, plus 6. The next one, 848, 856. You can work with lines if you want. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. And then you can count it if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's plus 8, mister. And so the same we're going to do with the last one, 156, 166, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, okay, 66. It means that plus 10. So which is going to be the pattern that you're going to write in the line? This one, plus 2, plus 4, plus 6, plus 7. I'm sorry, plus 8, plus 10. Okay, you can look at it in the book as well. Okay, plus 2, plus 4, plus 6, plus 8, plus 10, plus 12, plus 14, and so on. Because remember that the numbers are infinite. The same is going to happen with the next pattern that we have over here. Okay, we have 280 and then we have 270. Mister, 280 is more, 277 is less. So we are going to count backwards. They are not adding, they are subtracting. 280, 279, 278, 277, minus 3. Let's look at the next one. 277, 273, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, minus 4, minus 4. Now between those two numbers, 273, 268, 70 is more, 60 is less. They are subtracting again. Let's count backwards. 273, 272, 271, 270, 269, 268, minus 5. And now look at this. Minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. The next one, minus 6, minus 7, and then minus 8. And so if we want to complete this one, okay, you need to subtract 8. 255 minus 8, 254, 53, 200, 52, 200, 51, 200, 50, 200, 49, 200, 48, 247. So what are we going to write here? 247. Okay, you see the pattern? Minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. So what are we going to write in the line? Look, we have it over here. Minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. This is the pattern that we have there. Okay. I hope everything is clear. We're gonna stop over here. If you have any doubt, let me know it. Tell your parents that they can text me. Okay, have a wonderful day.